Hi guys.
Hello.
Today is Saturday, 21st of October, and we arrived to
Guadalupe.
Guadalupe. We came here to see the Las Gachas del Guadalupe, which is basically some holes, some natural pools in the river. Very nice natural wonder. So we came here to see this one, but we forgot to tell you yesterday that we left yesterday morning, yesterday noon, or afternoon from
San Pablo de Borbur.
San Pablo de Borbur, that's the village. Hello guys, good morning. I mean, it's not good morning, it's good afternoon because it's almost 2 o'clock in the afternoon. We are leaving only now our accommodation in San Pablo de Borbur because we spent some time this morning editing and translating our latest video. I mentioned it's Friday, and we try to reach today the town of Raquira. It's not very far, only 100 kilometers away from here, but don't know why Google Maps said it's gonna be 2 hours and a half. It's right. And after that maybe Villa del... ¿Cómo se dice, Gab?
Villa de Leyva.
Villa de Leyva. Yeah, another beautiful small village. So stick around guys, it's gonna be an interesting riding day. Ciao!
Ciao, ciao.
Right now guys, we are at 2,785 meters elevation above the sea level. This is the highest elevation which we reach on this trip so far. It's only 15 degrees. Now it's really looking like a trip in Europe, but since we are in Colombia, we never felt that cold like now. After we crossed that high pass, we arrived to the town of Raquira, which is very famous in Colombia for its artisans, who produce traditional Andean pottery and handicrafts made of wool. Raquira is a very colorful town, full of souvenir shops, and it has been declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Raquira, it's a small town where
They making pottery.
Yeah.
A lot of pottery.
yeah,
It's nice. It's colorful. With painted houses.
yes. And from there we went to Villa de Leyva. From Raquira to Villa de Leyva it's only 24 kilometers, so we arrived very quickly. And the first thing we noticed when we entered the town is that compared to Raquira, where all the houses are painted in bright colors, here in Villa de Leyva the houses are preserved in the colonial style. Villa de Leyva, it's a very famous old town where time, like, I don't know how to explain, it's like time stopped for a few hundred years over there, because all the houses, they are painted in white, and the government didn't allow the locals to build new houses only if they respect this traditional way of building houses and paint them. Actually, it's very nice because you have the impression that you travel in time back, I don't know, 300-400 years ago, and you are somewhere in Andalusia, actually, not in Colombia. It's very, very nice. We have been impressed by this small town. And we spent the night there in Villa de Leyva. We found a hotel.
We had the finest accommodation so far.
On this trip, yes. It was perfect from every point of view, and I don't know if you can believe it, guys, but we actually have hot water, and we get a hot shower because since we are here in Colombia, only in Guadalupe, and over there we had hot water. Everywhere else it was only, they said, how they say it, ambiental ambiental water, which is pretty much cold water. So we paid only 18 euros for that accommodation. It was very, very nice. And this morning we visit one more time the square. We take a few shots. Hello guys.
Good morning.
It's a beautiful Sunday morning. We are in Colombia, in the town of Villa de Leyva, actually in the main square, the Plaza Mayor, which is the biggest plaza in Colombia and one of the most impressive in South America. Take a look how it is. Hello, good morning everyone.
Good morning.
We are leaving now this beautiful hotel. I think this was the most elegant accommodation so far on this trip. We are in Villa de Leyva, and we had a good night's sleep last night. Now we are leaving for Las Gachas del Guadalupe, which is basically a river with some holes inside, like some jacuzzi pools, and we want to visit that one too. Then we will turn around and we were heading south because it's getting pretty late already. We spent almost 2 weeks in Colombia. So stay with us, guys. It's gonna be a beautiful riding day and some Colombian rainforest. Ciao.
Ciao, ciao.
After that we decided to come here to Guadalupe, but when I was checking the map on Google Maps, I saw that not very far from here there is some waterfall. Look guys, what happening when you have Touratec toolbox. It was closed properly, but on the bad road, just the tiny little door opened up and we lost half of our tools. We are very lucky that we stopped here, because otherwise we can lost everything.
Cascadas Los Caballeros.
So guys, we are in the Cascadas Los Caballeros. This is one of the most beautiful places which we ever see, not only in Colombia but in our lives. In my opinion, it's around 90 meters, because I fly the drone and I was checking on the drone and I sent it up how high it's going. So in my opinion, it's 90 some meters, so it's not less. So stay with us, the adventure's going on. Ciao.
Ciao.
Hello.
Hey.
We arrived to Guadalupe.
Hey, see.
We arrived to Guadalupe and now we are going to the river to see the Gachas.
Las Gachas.
Las Gachas de Guadalupe. There are basically some holes in the river. So join us, let's see how it is. Let's go, Gabi, you can do it.
No.
Sí se puede.
No se puede. Nem ugrok bele. Ide.
Dehogy ide.
Igen.
And pretty much this is it on the last 2 days, guys. So
Stick around.
follow us, because the adventure is getting intenser and it's getting more interesting every day. So don't forget, guys, to subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Express yourself in a comment. Feel free to tell us what you like, what you don't like about us. In that way we can improve ourselves. Otherwise it's gonna be just Attisway. So this is it.
Buenas noches.
Buenas noches, guys. See you. Ciao.